was sick of singing by myself, so I put an ad in the paper. Johnny rang, said, "You wanna sing? Okay, I'll see you later." He turned up at my door, felt I knew him straight away. He sang me a song, and he blew me away. I was trouble, I know that. I remember I was trouble. I think I was in court for the first time at 11 years old for breaking and entering into a bicycle shop. I remember that, and kicked the door in and picked some of those honk honk horns, you know. Buried them down the paddocks, we did, and then we told everybody, and of course we got caught. And I was always in trouble with the police after that. Nearly every couple of weeks or so they'd be after me for something or other. I ended up in Toronto when I was 14, in Brunswick. I got 9 months for being a bad boy. And I didn't really grow up until I was 32, so I was in and out of trouble with the police until I was 32.
He is, yeah, very compassionate.
Yes.
But animals, he just loves animals, and he won't have anybody hurt. Same as us. You know, you must take after us. You know, you won't have animals being hurt or anything like that. Like, you know. Yeah.
He's got a cat, hasn't he? And he says there's been about 4 cats killed on the road where he lives, and he doesn't like where he lives because of the traffic.
I look at compassionate as that you think about the feelings of other people, so you don't do bad things to them, but I always used to do bad things to people. So, not just as a kid, right through my teens and into my 20s and that sort of thing. And I don't know what it is, but now I think I'm a more compassionate person. I've always been compassionate in the way with animals, kids, and people who are different, but I've never had any compassion for lowlifes and junkies and things like that. Like, I would risk my life to save a cat from drowning, but I wouldn't piss on a junkie if they were burning. You know what I mean? I think you should have open season on people like that. You should be allowed to shoot them and bury them and be no consequences. I honestly believe it. I just hate them. I don't know why I hate junkies so much. Glad you called around tonight. Something I've got to say. Should have said it long ago. Never wanted to be with anyone up until I met Simon. I'd had a few sort of girlfriend, boyfriend things, but I never really took them very seriously. I was always a bit of a bastard, you know. So I was the one that used to go out and get off my face on drugs and get pissed, and I didn't care about anything. It never lasted long. So, but I didn't want it to either, until I met Simon, and that was it, because, I don't know, that just happened. I wasn't looking for anything, that just happened. I was running an escort agency, and me and my girlfriend took one of the girls to Collingwood, and while she was out there turning her tricks, we decided to go for a drink, but the only place open was the Peel in Collingwood, and so we went in there and had a drink, and I seen Simon walk in one of the doors, and it wasn't love at first sight or anything, but I says to my girlfriend, that's the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. It was history really, that was 15 years ago. We're still together. I think everybody's got a bit of compassion in them. And you need compassion, I suppose, to fall in love. You know, think about somebody else instead of yourself, somebody else more important than you for a change. You know, not quite sure how it comes around, but it does. I think everybody gets that chance sooner or later. Even junkies.
Yeah, we have a fantastic relationship. Very good. Up and down, but overall fantastic.
Till he got drug fucked.
Yeah, there's a time of it.
No, there was a whoopsie then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I got into that state in my early 20s, and I learnt from it. I think he's learnt from it too. It's a big move. You don't just stop taking drugs. You have to move them out of their environment, away from all the friends and all that sort of thing. The phone numbers, I scrubbed all the phone numbers out of the book so he couldn't ring anybody. I organised a house for rent in Dandenong, which I don't think he even knew what state Dandenong was in, and we knew absolutely no one. Okay, so he couldn't get his hands on anything. And then we sorted out a job for him with Just Cuts, so we started working there, and we closed down the shop, moved to Dandenong, and I got myself another job, and we just, literally, I just cut him off from it. So he just couldn't get anything. And he come good. Touch wood. I'm no stranger to violence. I'm not saying I like it. I'm not saying I'm a tough guy, but I've had loads of violent experiences in my life, mostly brought on by myself. I even mugged a guy once. Saw him in the fish and chip shop, and I was really desperate when I was 20. Pulled him into my car and I mugged him. Can't believe it. So is that what you mean by compassion? When you're talking about compassion, because that's not very compassionate, is it? It's something that I wouldn't even dream of doing nowadays, and it's something that if I saw someone else do, I would go and help. But I was there back then, so people change. So I am compassionate, but in a way, sometimes I think about things like that and I'm not compassionate.
I think we grow to understand that to keep the relationship, you need to grow together inside and outside, and I believe that we'll be together for a long time, definitely.
Glad you called around tonight. Something I've got to say. Should have said it long ago.
You know, sometimes when you go to a gig or you listen to a CD and one particular track gives you this feeling, you get that buzz in your chicken skin thing. Imagine when that's coming from inside you, from your voice, from your body. I don't know if that's something to do with it. It's a really, at first it was a strange feeling, but I just love it now. It's like a high, and that's what I go for. That's why I look for songs that I like to sing, songs that I really, really like to sing, because I get that feeling from it. I'm a junkie for it. You get that feeling like you just learnt to fly. It's like an exciting feeling. You know, I don't know whether they call it the mojo or what, I'm not quite sure.
If I had my time again, I think I'd change nearly everything. Wouldn't waste my time this way. I'd just pick up my guitar and play.
I don't know, I think it just changes as you get older. You go through that stage where you've got to prove you're a man and all that, you know, and jack the lad. And after a while you realise you just want to blend into society and nobody look at me anymore. Otherwise you just end up in jail. If you're always out there trying to prove yourself and getting into fights and things like that, you just end up in prison after a while. So what good's that?
Spend my days in other ways, lost in the rhythm and right. All I need is time, 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 all I need is time. I need time. Maybe I'll make it this time round. Maybe I'll get lucky today. Maybe I'll be the next king of the blues. I don't really have much say. All I need is time, all I need is time.